Schmo with the pro, with the legendary referee, Big John McCarthy, Bellator 228. We're here for the open workouts. How we doing?
Doing good. How about you?
The Schmo can't complain. You look good. Now you've seen it all in your career, man. When is enough enough, or how much fun are you still having?
Oh, I'm so lucky I get to be part of something I love. I love MMA. It's been part of my life since the beginning of it, so I'm just lucky that I'm still here.
In your long, illustrious career, what's one match that stands out to you that, I'm going to remember this the rest of my life and tell my grandkids about?
I've had so many fights that people, very few people have seen. But the big ones, I would say, the ones that really stand out, Robbie Lawler when he fought Rory McDonald. The second time that they fought, I think it was UFC 189. Just an incredible display of everything what the sport is, the heart, the will, just, guys that both were willing to die in there and almost did. So just that's probably one of my favorites.
And the scar tissue tells it all. Now talk to me for a second. Do you like the Grand Prix format and the style of fighting? Because that's a little different than the UFC and some other fight promotions.
I love the Grand Prix format, and I love the fact that Bellator puts, especially this featherweight tournament, they're putting the matchmaking and the control in the fighter's hands. The promotion itself doesn't have control of the fighter's destiny. The fighter has control of their destiny. After this show, they're going to come together, and they're going to pick where they're going to fight at, when they're going to fight, and who they're going to fight against. That's going to say a lot about these guys as far as how they feel about certain opponents, who they want to face, who they don't want to face. It says a lot, and it is completely taking the matchmaking element from a promotion away. So I love that.
Absolutely. Has there ever been a country that you wish to referee a fight in that you've yet to attend?
No, I've been all over the world, and I would say if I was going to have a country that I want to have MMA, I want France. It becomes legal here in January of 2020, so that's going to be a great thing. So every place there is throughout the world should understand what MMA is, that it is competition, that these guys are supreme or these girls are supreme athletes, and saying it's illegal because you don't understand it, not understanding something, then educate yourself and get with the program, and that's what France is doing.
What's been the most ruthless fan base for you so far? Is it Brazil?
No. I don't worry about fan bases. And if you're worried about the referee, if the referee's worried about fans, you got a problem. Who you worry about is the people inside of that cage. You do your job. If the fans like what you do, great. If they don't, great. Don't worry about it. Do what's right.
Well, sometimes it's not your fault, though. In Mexico over there, they're throwing things because of the Yair Rodriguez, the eye poke with Jermey Stevens. So it's not your fault.
No, it's not. And so you're smart enough to realize this is not my fault. This is not the fighter's fault. I had a lot of people saying, oh, this should have been a DQ. It's like, do you think that Yair Rodriguez within the first 15 seconds wants to poke Jermey in the eye? You think that's his intent? Okay, if that's what you think, fine, but you're wrong. And it was an accident. It was unfortunate that it was so bad that Jermey couldn't continue. Herb did everything he could, even went above what he should have as far as, he's touching the fighter. Probably not what we want to do, but did an outstanding job in trying to elongate the time and get it so if Jermey could come back, there was that ability. It just didn't happen.
We'll get you out of here on this. For all the young guns out there that one day want to be an MMA referee, what's your best advice for them?
Best advice, if you want to be an MMA official, you want to be a referee, anything like that, start learning the sport by being part of the sport. Start going to grappling classes, go to striking classes. You need to know the sport inside and out so you can slow the fight down. You start learning in that fashion, you can be part of the sport. You try to take shortcuts, you try to say, well, I've watched on TV and I've done this, but you're not actually part of the sport, it ain't ever going to happen for you.
That's Big John McCarthy, Bellator 228. We'll see you inside the cage. He's the pro, I'm the Schmo. We're out.